Hello, my beautiful children of the stars. Today I want to talk to you about how you can manifest what you want in a very aligned way by fine-tuning divine guidance and free will and choice. And this is really, really important, so keep watching till the end of the video because I'm going to tell you with my own example how to do this. Those who are new, thank you so much. Welcome. I'm Natasha, Cosmic Empress, right here now in Freiburg. I'm in Germany, and this is a very strange, huge monument they're building here. And this is the university clinic right here. So I've been here for a week and I'm really enjoying it. And I tell you, every single day has been a challenge. Every single day I wake up, I don't know what's going to happen, where I'm going to end up. I don't know who I'm going to meet or what is coming towards me. So I have had to really gain that fine balance between taking action, moving forward, looking for solutions, and just letting my team of spirit guides and the divine flow of life carry me along. And it's really, really important to gain that fine balance, because if you're someone who is very proactive, you push and you move forward and you make choices, this is good. But the thing is that often we decide on something and then we keep pushing and pushing and pushing, and we don't listen to our intuition. We don't listen to our inner guidance. We don't listen to our spirit guides. And then we can just keep pushing into a wrong direction that doesn't lead anywhere. We just keep saying, oh no, I just have to, try harder. I have to keep going. I have to keep pushing. And if there are doors that are shut, if there are obstacles in our way, we just keep pushing and pushing harder. And we can end up going in a wrong direction. We can end up in the wrong place. We can end up with problems, and we can end up losing weeks or months or even years of our life because of this. So on the other hand, there is some of you, yes, and you know which category you belong to, There are some of you, sorry, it's hard holding this all the time. I don't have my stand here. There are some of you who say, oh, I'm just going to let the universe take me. I'm going to go with the flow. Just around the next corner, something beautiful will unfold. And you are so in the flow that you have no specific intention. You don't know. You don't want to think. You don't want to problem solve. You just say, oh, God will lead me. Whatever you believe in, whoever you believe in. My angels, my guides, they will lead me. They will provide for me. So that's the other extreme. And that's not good either, because we did come here to exercise our free will and choice, okay? I'm going to show you a little bit of the background here. Okay, I'm going to turn around. See, this is the the train station. Is pretty cool. I'm going to go sit down here, guys, so I can talk to you better, all right? Okay. So, basically, that extreme of just going with the flow, not being very intentional, just believing, is also not good, because one of the reasons that you came here is to experience life, to exercise free will and choice, and to create your own reality. Okay, so the question is, what do you do? What do you do? Do you push and take action? We know we have to take new action. We have to do new things. We have to move ahead. We have to put in our energy, our thought, our intention to move forward and to manifest. Or are you going to just, go with the flow? Now, I have the answer for you, because I have been doing this and I've been practicing this intensely in the last 2 weeks. You have to find a middle ground. So it's very important, first of all, to know what you want, to set your intention. And a lot of you who love to go with the flow don't know what you want. So the first thing is to truly find out what it is that you want. What is your intention? Where are you moving towards? What are you trying to create in your life? What do you want? So it is important to really think about it for a while, right? Make a decision. I'm going to move towards this goal. You have to have a goal. You do have to know a little bit of where you're going. Even if your goal is just, I want to be happy every day and eat chocolate cake, right? That can be an intention. But you have to become a little bit clear of what it is that you want. And then, once you know what you want and you have a clear intention, then the fine-tuning starts. Then it starts. What I do every single day when I get up, when I'm moving forward, especially right now where it's like sometimes I'm in a city that I don't know which train to take, I don't know what person I have to talk to. I'm here in the hospital right now, arranging stuff for my mom. So I have to find my way through the German health agency and government. And it's unbelievable how everything comes together in perfect harmony every single day. Everybody who I have to see, I have to meet. The moment I arrive, they're there by chance. The moment I come back from somewhere else, the other person is there by chance. The moment I get onto a train platform, the train that I need to take is leaving right there in front of me. When I get out, the place I need is in front of me. So my guides, my spirit guides and my higher self have been orchestrating these synchronicities for me. And that's because every single day I wake up and I tune into my spirit guides and my angels. And I say, all my heavenly team, I need you all, every single one of you, my spirit guide team, my team of archangels, especially Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, to help me feel at ease and smooth and pain-free all day long. My Council of 12, my galactic team, I tell them, I am here to do your work. I am here on this earth. I came down into this body to do work, to help in the way that I can, to help humanity in the way I can. And I am down here and I need your help, and you have to help me. And I ask you today to be with me, to bring about synchronicities, because my aim and goal is to do what I need to do today, and then I'll kind of think about what I have to do that day. I have to think about the greater goal I have to get to. But the secret is, you have to have an intention and a goal, but you have to be open. You have to be open for the goal, for the circumstances to come around in a way that you may not have thought of. So it's about having a specific goal, but not too specific that it's impossible, right? So in the morning, I call in all my team, my spirit guides, all my angels, everybody. I say, orchestrate this day for me with synchronicity. Speak to me, send me intuition, send me the messages. Give me the little impulses that I need to go left, right, straight, stop, go. Talk to the person that comes up that I need to talk to. Give me those signs, those impulses. I say that in the beginning of my day, and then I start my day, and I feel like I'm jumping in the river. I'm jumping into the river of the flow of my life that day. I jump in head first and I say, okay. And I'm not floating, I am swimming, and I am aiming, but I'm letting the currents take me where I need to go. And I can tell, because I can tell which current is good and which is bad. And that's my intuition guiding me. So I listen, the little impulses, I suddenly feel an impulse, oh, I have to go up. I have to go up now. And I go up, in that moment, the doctor I need to talk to comes around the corner and almost bumps into me, because I listened to that impulse. Those were my angels and my guides giving me the impulse. All day long I am doing this. I'm awake and aware. What do I need to do? And it's not like I'm like thinking all the time. It's like you're swimming in that river and the currents are going left and right. And sometimes you feel that a current is not quite right, so you swim to the left. You let the current take you a little bit further along, then you move a little bit towards that direction. So it's like your free will and choice, what you think is right, your ideas, your motivation, your direction, your synchronicity. Doing things specifically, but at the same time being open to everything that comes. So that really is the trick. And you may say, how do I know this? How do I know this? It takes practice. It doesn't happen overnight, but you can start today. Important is that you are aware that you have a heavenly team. You have a heavenly team of spirit guides, of angels who are waiting. I mean, all of you have a team of spirit guides that are there, and that's all they want to do. That's all they're there for, is to help you and guide you every single day, all day long. They're not busy anywhere else. That's what they're there to do. And if you ask them, guide me, help me, bring synchronicities about, show me, then they will, but you have to listen. If you're just like blindly rushing, you know, filled with anxiety and fear and stress, then you cannot listen to the signs, then you cannot do this. If I had not had my angels and guides with me, I wouldn't be here right now. I mean, I could sit here and tell you all day long about my trip coming to Germany, about every single day, everything that's been happening. It's just, if I would tell you, you wouldn't believe it. You would not believe it. The magic, the absolute magic that's happening every day is so incredible that I just don't worry about anything anymore. I know what I have to do. I have my intention. I always know what I want. I've always known what I wanted. And I set the intention. I just jump into the river. I move forward. This morning I woke up. For the first time, I woke up before 8 o'clock German time, and I actually felt energetic. I felt good. I didn't feel this brain fog and this tiredness for the first time. I looked at the clock. It was 7:30, and I said, okay, I'm going to get up, do my thing. I'm going to catch the next train. I knew I had to catch that train. I just knew it. So I got up, I caught the train. I had to rush a little bit. I jumped into my little car, drove to the next little town. I caught the train. It was right there. The train led me, another train, Straßenbahn. It led me here. As soon as I came up, the doctor came around the corner that I'd wanted to talk to. That I knew I had to catch him. They're not easy to catch. He was right there. He was like just standing there, and I could talk to him. I went down the corridor, and then the other lady from social services was there. So had I caught a train later or a train earlier, I would not have caught them. I would not have talked to them, and I needed to talk to them. Just as an example. I was with my mom. We went downstairs. She's right there in that little smoking pavilion. Can you see that? It's a little pavilion right there. That's where they smoke. Yes. Uh-huh. So we went down to smoke. I don't smoke. She does. And suddenly I got this urge. I said, I have to go up. There's another lady from social services I've been trying to catch. I have to go up. She says, no, I want to smoke another cigarette. And I'm like, okay, all right. But I felt this urge, and I felt, oh, I hope I don't miss her. And I said, okay, please, I can't miss this lady, but I didn't want to leave my mom all alone. So I said, help me. We went upstairs. We were in the corridor. And way down the corridor, close to the elevators, way down, there's 100 people there, right? There was this lady walking across. And I knew this was the lady I had to talk to. I'd never seen her before, but I knew, So I just quickly got up, I ran down the corridor, and I caught her just as she was about to leave. I said, are you the lady from social services? She says, oh, yes, do we know each other? I said, no, but can I talk to you? And that was her. So these little impulses, even though you think they're crazy, if you're impulsed by something, just a little thought, oh, maybe I should do this, maybe I should go there. Listen to those little impulses, because those are the impulses from your angels and guides helping you go in the right direction, bringing about the synchronicities and the manifestations. And it works in a magical way. I mean, how can I always, every single day, arrive just at the right time to catch the train that's there, to talk to the person that's there? Those doctors, that was just one tiny example. That in the train in Germany, people are always like a little bit, they're very friendly, but I was on the way from the airport with all my suitcases to my little town. I was super hungry. I hadn't eaten in like a day. I ordered this breakfast, and they said, oh, we only take cash. And I only had 4 euros. 4 euros. And there was a young man there. He said, I'll pay for you. And all the staff were going, I've never seen that in my entire life, that someone would pay a whole breakfast for another person. And he said, I'll pay for you. And he paid for me. And those 4 euros I gave back to him. I'd gotten those 4 euros because I had helped a whole queue of people in the airport who didn't have credit cards to get the little carts. I was standing there just helping them, giving them the carts, using my credit card. A whole bunch of people, because they didn't know what else to do. And I was just there helping them, right? And I got that right back. So you have to really put out your intention. Ask your heavenly team. Ask them. And then start to listen within. And it's important that you are conscious and you're aware of your day. That's why if you say, oh, I can't, I'm rushing, I'm in a hurry, it's not going to work if you're like that. That's why I also advise you to start your meditation practice. Start slowing down in your day once in a while. Start sitting in silence. Start holding your focus. Start watching yourself. Start being aware of your walk every day. Slow down every once in a while and see how aligned you are. Because if you're running, if you're in stress, then you are very, very misaligned. And I mean, getting into alignment to make synchronicities happen, it takes a little bit of time. It takes awareness. It takes, I would say, a lot of focus. So I encourage you to start today. Start slowing down. Start becoming a little bit of aware of your surroundings. What are you doing? How are you moving throughout your day? Are you just moving fast in a way that is just habit? In a way that is, here, I just want to show you the crane in the background. It's like so cool what they're doing there. Construction is fascinating. Are you just doing the same thing over and over and over again every day? Are you being triggered? I could have been triggered a million times here dealing with my mom's family, and I'm just super cool. And when I arrive, every time I arrived at the different places and people, everything transformed in a miraculous way to our benefit. So things would work for my mom and my benefit. And at some point, you know, when you're walking in alignment and listening and moving in alignment, things will start to turn to your favor everywhere. You will have miracles every day, everywhere happening. And that's what's been happening to me. So I get up in the morning and I'm very blissful. I'm walking around feeling the bliss. I'm walking around feeling the alignment. I just walk forward and I know things are going to work out. I don't even worry anymore because I know that I'm moving in the current of life with intention towards my goal, being guided by my angels. And sometimes I want to do this, but I feel, okay, there's resistance. I shouldn't push too much, right? I don't have to just keep pushing and pushing. Sometimes when there is too much resistance in one direction, then, you know, I feel it out. I feel out that timeline. Okay, when you're in front of a choice, feel the timeline. See if you're just pushing and saying, no, I have to do it this way. And you're pushing in the wrong direction. You're pushing into a difficulty. Feel into that timeline in that moment. Does it feel a little bit wrong? Does it feel too hard? Even if it was your plan, maybe you got to change your plan, okay? Sometimes you have to change your plan. Sometimes you can't be too stubborn and too fixed. So that's what I do. I move into that direction. I look and I push and it doesn't feel right. And I feel into that timeline. I'm like, okay, let's step back a little bit. Let's step back. Let's look around. And then the next moment, another option opens that's even better and that's perfect. And that's smooth and that's without resistance. And I go in that direction, okay? And if you say my life is in shambles, everything is a mess, everything is all over the place, I'm in a deep dark hole, it doesn't matter where you are, you can always start. You can start to talking to your angels and guides. They are there. You can ask, you can talk to your heavenly team, ask them to come in, ask them to start supporting you, start getting still, meditating, and seeing if you get a feeling, if you get a vision, a little message, a little beautiful thought. That's your team of spirit guides. And learn to recognize those little impulses. And start from there. And start just opening your eyes and seeing the possibilities. Start being more intentional and letting your guidance move you towards your goal and your intention synchronistically. And if I don't get an impulse, I just start my day, I go right in and I start moving forward, but in an open way, right? It's like a runner that is running and you need to get this precious message to someone a mile away. You have to start running. You have to move and start running. And then on the way, you see this little path. It feels right. And then you start running towards that path. And then you feel a little surge. And then you go towards that path. You see what I mean? So you have to be open. And it takes a little bit of practice. You have to practice your intuition. At the end of the day, sometimes I think, wow, this didn't go right, this didn't go right. I know why. I know now why. It's because I didn't listen to that impulse. The other day, I was looking for a phone, a German phone and a German contract. And in the morning, I saw my passport there. I saw an impulse. I heard an impulse, pick up the passport. And I'm like, I don't need my passport. I don't want to carry that around. It's too dangerous. I didn't take my passport. And when I was in a shop in a different town, to get a contract, I couldn't because I didn't have my passport with me. And I thought, yeah, didn't listen. So I want to encourage you to start listening, to really start being open to your heavenly team. You can't imagine, it's just, you cannot imagine how many loving, beautiful, galactic guides you have. All of you who are watching, you're starseeds anyways. You're multidimensional beings. And you all have a beautiful heavenly team waiting and wanting to help you. They can't wait to help you. That's what they're there for. And all of you have this team. So start working with your team. Start listening. Start being aware. Start setting intentions. Start balancing out the flow. Jump into the flow. Jump into the river of life. Keep yourself open. Keep yourself alert and aware. But also don't stop. Don't stop moving forward. Don't stop taking action. Okay? So that's my message for you today. I hope it makes sense. I hope you've enjoyed this type of video. Love you guys. I'm going to make more videos in the next few days. Hopefully I'll have more energy to do a little more of a proper video with my stand, not with me just walking around. So thank you. Love you all. Big kiss. Ciao for now. Cosmic Empress.